I can't actually see the questions because I sent them to you, Dylan. So what do I do?
Oh,
Wait, you've sent Dylan the questions? What is this?
He asked me to send them to him.
What?
I thought I was
like 10 minutes ago.
So I added them to OBS from my.
No wonder Dylan took so long setting up OBS. They looked up.
Of course.
I can't believe it. Can't believe it. It's a classic quiz.
I don't need to cheat
Right,
you in chess trivia, Michael. This is the one thing I should have.
Big words, big words.
Okay, I'm determined to win now. That's it.
Little do you know, Dylan, these questions are about the life and games of Michael Green.
We'll just hope it's fun.
Let's go.
All right. To add text, nice.
Wait, so we should probably introduce for any viewers like watching. Basically, me and Dylan are competing against one another about a chess quiz that Sean, our coveted chess QuizMaster dude, has created for us. So, as you can see by his amazing background on Zoom. So yeah, we're gonna find out who is more knowledgeable about chess, and also if you're at home, feel free to give the questions a go yourself and enjoy this video.
Hopefully it's not too hard.
I'm actually wondering how much of this is going to be history versus how much is going to be technical things, like stuff like we learned in the Arbiter sessions.
Stuff like that. I assumed all history and kind of pop culture.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Yeah, Michael's more right. Yeah.
Nice. And that's without spending 10 minutes looking up the answers. So, you know.
Of course. Well, Dylan's cheated beforehand.
I've already got all the answers right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a very smart cheating method, just remembering the answers.
Yeah.
Like knowing things.
Yasser says that memorize or working on your end games is like studying. It's like cheating on a test. You're going to get it.
This is not.
Should we just get straight into it?
Okay, let's go. Yeah.
Okay. Number one. This is a very famous formation I'm sure you're all familiar with, and I'd like you to give the name. This was invented by a famous Canadian grandmaster, XQC, and it's rumored to be in Magnus Carlsen's preparation for his next title defense. So we'll see what comes of that.
Okay, can I ask for a half point without asking for a half point?
No, you can't ask for a half point, Michael. We discussed this.
Oh, no.
Name this structure for black?
Yep, the structure. This is a very famous...
it's so famous, I hate
very
myself.
famous position.
And obviously this is sarcasm because XQC is a streamer.
XQC is a great chess player, you mean?
No, but okay, famous structure...
I'm really tired right now. Am I being trolled? What?
Famous structure is not sarcasm. It's so famous. It's probably one of the most famous structures in the chess community right now. But what is it called?
But I'm struggling to detect how much of the question is sarcasm. Like, is it a famous structure? Is it actually a famous structure? Is it actually invented?
This is famous because of XQC.
Yes.
Oh, it's because he played it, but it's still legit.
Yes, he played this structure.
Okay.
And he gave this structure a name.
Oh, so we're looking for his name. The correct answer is his baloney name for it.
No. Yeah. Yes, exactly. But it's very legit.
So there is a legitimate name for the structure, but he overrode it with his own.
No.
I mean, there are too many follow-up questions. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Oh, wow. Dylan, you're really out of the loop on this, aren't you?
Apparently.
I know this is wrong. What is it?
Are we allowed to know which last couple moves have been played?
It's irrelevant.
No, it doesn't matter.
I know I'm wrong. This is gonna piss me off. When do we find out the answers? At the end?
Yeah, I can tell you after every question. I don't mind doing it like that. When we can keep a running tally.
I like that more, and I think I always hate quizzes where you have to wait to the end. Yeah.
So most quizzes.
Yes. Okay, I've got my answer. So.
Okay, should we? Do you guys want to show on 3?
Yeah, sure.
Dylan, I see you're writing, so I'll give you a sec.
I know I'm wrong. What is it called?
Okay.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, mine is backward.
And Michael has it right. This is the wooden shield.
Oh, it's actually, let's go.
This is the wooden shield.
Well, I've never even heard of it.
Bing, bang, boom. It's the
So
wooden
okay,
shield.
now tell me, like, what opening does this come from?
That's
The wooden
irrelevant.
shield opening.
It's the queen. It's the
It's
queen.
the queen and the arrows.
That's not a
That's the wooden
structure.
shield.
That's not. I was
Yes,
looking
it
at the
is.
pawns.
Wow, Dylan.
That's not a structure. You don't call
Dylan.
that a structure. A single piece
Dylan.
placement.
This is just how the cookie crumbles.
No.
Dylan. If you didn't know this was
part
the
of what
wooden
was
shield.
confusing me. Like, you don't put arrows.
No.
On a
Okay,
piece
how
and
would you?
ask me-
How else would you describe a wooden shield? It's a structure. It's a chess
It's a
structure.
structure.
It's not a pawn structure. It's just.
But it's characterized only by a queen's position.
Yeah, it's those arrows.
Yeah,
No,
actually, no. I
it's not
come
a
with
structure.
That's the
that.
wooden shield.
This is
Free
not.
motif. A chess motif.
This is the wooden shield. Look,
But it's the wooden
Dylan, if
It
you
might be
knew
the
what the wooden
but it's
shield
not a
was,
structure.
if you knew what the wooden shield was, you would have got this answer right. So
That is true.
I
seems a bit
heavily
irrelevant to me.
protest my loss of this round. If I lose, this is why.
of course,
Of
if
course.
you lose by more than 1 point, this is why.
Oh, I've got 1 point. I'm so happy.
I don't think we're gonna debate the meaning of the word structure anymore. So
It's not debatable. Has to do with pawns.
well, no, pawn structure has to do with pawns.
Nothing else. You don't use the word structure in any other context in chess.
Why not?
Can you think of one besides this?
Well, this is an example. Yeah, I feel like maybe we should restart the recording just because Dylan's a bit mad about the structure
I'm
thing.
pretty mad. Maybe we can just omit this question.
Absolutely
like,
not.
This is
Yo,
well.
out of the bag. I'm so
I don't
happy.
understand. I feel like if you knew what the answer was,
Yeah,
it wouldn't matter.
Like, I didn't have to think about the word structure because I saw XQC, I saw the blue arrows. I was like, we got this.
When you see arrows coming from a piece, how do you think of structure?
Well,
It's the bing bang boom. It's the wooden shield.
yeah, what Sean said.
I don't think
All right, we're done.
you
We're-
know
we're-
how
we're
famous
done with
this
the
is.
conversation. We're moving on. Okay.
So I'm sure you guys have watched The Queen's Gambit by now. I still haven't actually, but
Sean, what?
well, I'm busy. I don't have time. I'm spending all my time making quizzes to give you content.
All your time. This
appreciate
better be good.
All of it.
Plain black Arial font. Look, guys, this is the first slide. that
I didn't-
had to
I
make.
I didn't make
There
that
was no intro
slide.
slide.
If I have to suck up to the QuizMaster, I will. This
Yeah.
this is
Don't
fun.
hate Dylan.
Okay, I'm getting
Dylan's
off to a bad
trying to
bad start
nitpick
here.
everything.
Okay, let's try to return
So,
to.
as you may know, The Queen's Gambit is based on a novel of the same name. So, whoever can give me the year the novel was released, whoever gets the closest can have a point.
Okay.
Are there any words you need me to define, Dylan, here? Take that as a no.
Okay, I have my answer.
I didn't think there was any ambiguity in the last question, but it turned out to be. All right. All right, I got mine.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. So Michael is by far the closest. It was released in 1983. So 5 years off.
Let's go.
So Michael's off to a strong start here.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah,
So I didn't know whether it was written like closer to the time period that's reflected in the show, or whether it was
good point.
like if it was still in the 80s. Apparently, it was still like a throwback sort of thing. So I
Yeah,
didn't
that's a
know.
good point.
I know my mum read it, so I was kind of basing it off like when it would be. Well, I don't know. Like, obviously, you can read older books, but I don't know. It felt like the kind of vibe of the book gave me like more of a 70s kind of style.
See, Michael, you're on 100% so far.
I don't believe it. I genuinely thought I'd score 2.
All right, here we go.
Okay, this is about the chess piece names. So the bishop in Russian is called slon, And this is an animal name in English. So I'd like you to give me the animal that it is.
Wait, Slon is an animal
Mm-hmm.
in English. A slon.
Is it one
So
of these animals?
It might be, or it
Or
might
is this
not
just
be.
a random picture of the animal kingdom that you pulled
Yeah,
out?
you know, the Christian church is the animal kingdom. There's
is the
lions,
structure
there's
of the
zebras. Exactly, this is the structure of the Christian church.
Can you give me the origin of the word?
Russian. That's all you're gonna get.
Besides this one.
Slon is a Russian word for this animal.
Wait, you're saying it's an English word, it just so happens
No,
to
no,
be
it's a
slon.
Russian word, and it means an animal. And I want you to tell me what the animal
I
is.
see, okay.
So you have
cool.
to write it in Russian.
If you write it in Russian, you would just write slon, so
Just
that would be
write
pretty
slon.
easy.
Tired.
Okay, I'm not confident with this answer. But
Me either.
Okay, you guys both ready?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Okay. So on 3, 1, 2, 3. So we have bear and elephant, and I'm happy to say one of you is right,
must
and
be
it is an elephant.
Yes.
I knew elephant, like I've seen elephants on a chessboard before.
Thing is,
know
I
this.
thought elephants were the rooks.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That was what was confusing me.
I thought elephants were rooks.
It might be, but maybe I think it just depends on the language. Like
Right.
maybe specifically, you know, chess first developed in, well, maybe that's a question, but it's not, so. Okay, let's go on to the next question. Which player introduced the concept of increment with digital chess clocks? A concept that we're all familiar with.
Oh. I know the year this clock was made.
Well,
maybe-
this clock is well after increment, just to say.
Yeah,
This
that's
is quite a modern one.
That's a good point. That's a good point. What am I talking about? Who would it be?
I could be wrong on this, but
Yeah, tick tick, Michael. Come on, not to
Right,
rush
right.
you.
Right.
I think I can maybe give a half point for this if you put a specific person as well.
Okay.
what do you mean a
I'll take
specific?
I'll explain after. I'll explain after.
Okay.
You ready? Okay,
Yeah.
on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa.
Yeah, so we have Bronstein and Kasparov. It's actually Bobby Fischer.
Fischer.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
Fischer.
I knew it was between the two. So
But
is
Bronstein is what I'll give you the half
Okay.
point for, because he has the Bronstein delay timing.
I'm actually an idiot. It's Fischer increment. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. See, I'm losing it. God damn. Okay, let's go.
Oh, this is a nice one. This is a scene from the Immortal Protection game, and you might like to look at the very nice structure
Mortal
here.
Protection.
Overprotection game.
Okay.
So Zoltan Arpad Olfmin Systemson IV is a fake chess player invented by Hans Kmock to parody which well-known player?
Well,
Okay.
I can only imagine.
You can only imagine.
I hope this is right. I'm not just getting baited, but okay.
I think this is the quick one, so let's go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
You got to spell it right too.
Am I wrong?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it is Nimzovich.
I saw
That's
the
right.
old systems then.
My sips is man. It's a dead
Min
giveaway.
Systemson IV.
No.
I can see the Ulf Anderson, but I think I can
Yeah.
see the Nimzovich a lot more, Michael.
Come on, it has the word Ulf in it. Oh, okay. It's maybe upgraded by the host.
And considering, Michael, that you told me that you became a good chess player by reading my system,
Yeah, it's
I
true.
expected you to get this one.
What is it? What is this position on the board though? Is
Oh,
this supposed to be
sorry.
some famous?
That's from the fake game they made between
Oh.
Nimzovich and this Systemson.
Oh yes, I've seen this.
Yeah.
It's
I think I've shown this to you before, Dylan, right?
it's to parody his actual system, which was to like, defend.
I'll send this to you, Michael, because it's very funny.
Wow,
It's a
conveniently
very
send
funny
it to me
game.
after the quiz. I see how it is.
Okay, next question.
Wait, what's the score? Is it 2.5?
I've just pulled ahead. Yes, 2.5 to 2.
Oh, okay. Let's come back.
I have a photo of a nice anonymous chess player here with my professional editing skills. So, which player had a cat named Chess, which
It's
he would
not
bring to
Simon
tournaments
Williams.
with him? It's not Simon Williams.
Simon Williams has a cat named Charlie, as we all know.
That's what we all know.
He sponsors our league.
And he has a H pawn named Harry.
Yes.
So he would bring this cat with him to tournaments, and he would let it.
Oh,
walk
I
over
know
the
this.
board.
I know this.
And
This is easy.
some people say it was to make some of his opponents with allergies a bit uncomfortable.
Let's go.
That's
Go.
genius. That's genius.
You ready, Michael?
Yes.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. I reckon. So both right. 1 point each.
Whoa.
You can
That's
drag the
iconic.
black circles off his face if you want, Dylan.
Oh, I can
I
remove.
mean, this is
I can remove.
yeah. You can just drag them away, or just
Hey.
yeah. There we go.
Good
The
luck.
guy. Apparently, I don't remember if it's Alekine or not, but I was just listening to a podcast or something where someone said that his voice is like strikingly like high pitched and like not what you expect from like a Russian like elite.
Yeah, I
voice.
think I've heard recordings of Alekine. There's a few recordings of Capablanca
Sort of a
as
squeaky
well.
type of voice.
Frankly, I think the ideal chess player is born. Of course, I look upon chess as an art, and just as you cannot make a great painter or a musician unless the gifts of painting or music are innate in a person, so also I believe that for anyone to become outstanding at chess, the ability must be born with the player.
In a famous world championship match between Karpov and Viktor Korchnoi, what unusual profession did Karpov have in his entourage?
In his entourage.
Mm-hmm.
What do you
So
mean?
he had a team supporting him in the preparation,
Oh,
and he
okay.
had a specific person sitting in the front row of the audience.
What the I haven't heard of this.
You've never heard this story, Michael?
Never.
I've heard the story, but I don't remember the
Like
exact.
little guy, right? Or was he not
Hmm?
sure? I'm trying to imagine what type of person Karpov is. But I actually have no idea. I only know like his chess style. I don't know. I don't know. This was the first thing that came to my head. So
Okay,
Alright.
well, let's just go for it then. On 3. 1, 2, 3. It's neither of these.
Oh,
I'm
like-
not sure. I'm not sure, Michael, if he did enjoy the company of those kinds of women, but maybe.
I don't know.
or men. Or men.
He had his queens often on the board and his kings. No, the correct answer is actually a hypnotist or
Oh, that's right.
a psychologist who was also a hypnotist, which is part of the reason why Korchnoi, you can see him wearing his mirrored sunglasses here to divert the hypnotic gaze.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
There's also a lot of controversy.
Well,
in this match, I
wait.
think,
Was it that Karpov actually did hire a hypnotist, or that Korchnoi was superstitious and thought that he was?
Karpov had this psychologist who was rumored to be a hypnotist. I think he was a psychologist.
Yeah, I think Korchnoi was reading into
And
that.
Korchnoi was kind of thought he was being
He was
hypnotized.
paranoid. Yeah. Korchnoi
Yeah,
was very
yeah.
paranoid.
There's also Karpov objected to, I think, Korchnoi being delivered yogurts in some of the matches because he said there were secret messages encoded in the color of the yogurt, like raspberry could mean one thing, and
That's smart. That's
Didn't they
smart.
play like 3 world championship matches against each other?
I think so.
Korchnoi lost them all.
Yeah, Korchnoi came close.
That's definitely the yogurts.
It's got to be at that point.
Exactly. So, generally considered the strongest female chess player of all time, and relevant because we actually just had International Women's Day the other day, right?
Yep.
What was Judith Polgar's peak ranking? And the closest one wins.
Oh man.
So when I say ranking, I don't mean the FIDE rating. I mean like X in the world.
Do we get to know what year this was?
No, you don't need to know the year.
Okay, I have locked in my answer.
Okay,
Dylan, do you need more time to
I
think?
got it. After much
on three.
calculation.
1, 2, 3.
Bro, you said not the
Dylan,
rating.
not the FIDE rating, the ranking.
I'm sorry.
I'll give you a second. Wait,
Okay,
did you see
I get to
Michael's?
choose over or under. Is that fair?
Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do. I can look up her peak elo. Nah, well, you didn't.
That's not gonna work, right?
Yeah, I don't really know how to do this now.
Wait, so you did see my answer or you didn't?
I think
I did, but are you cool with me just choosing like 7 or 9, or is that not fair?
You can choose 7 or 9 because it doesn't matter because Michael's right. So I'm just going to give the point to Michael. I think
That's fair.
Oh, nice.
it's very good because he got it exactly.
8. Wow. Did you just know that?
I've looked in the past and I vaguely I didn't know that. I was thinking going 8th or 9th. That was my bet.
You're not too far off by the rating actually, Dylan. I think the peak rating was 27.35.
Okay.
So you're quite close actually.
Half a point then, right?
No. I don't know.
I'm sucking up to the.
I feel a bit bad, but I think I was kind of explicit about I wanted the X in the world ranking.
Yeah,
Before, so
that is true.
yes, a very easy puzzle here for you guys to have a nice look at. The longest forced checkmate puzzle, or this is kind of contentious. I've seen there might be some longer ones now. Was created by Otto Blathy, for which he won a prize in 1929. How many moves does White take to force checkmate here? Closest wins.
I feel like this was you, Otto Blathy, in like a previous life.
Yeah, of course. Just making the most annoying puzzles imaginable.
Okay, I just have a random number. I'm just gonna whip it out. I have no idea why.
I'm trying to solve it, so just give me a minute.
I feel like this is completely wrong, but it just came to me. So I'm just gonna go with my gut, you know.
And this is the longest forced checkmate in any real or constructed game, fabricated game, or just.
I think now with computers they found maybe some longer checkmates, so it's a bit contentious. The research I've been trying to do on this, but for a long time this was at least considered the longest one in a constructed or a real game. I think now there's some computers and there's some table-based stuff where it's like they have winning positions in a couple hundred moves.
Okay.
Because this has been a point of contention as well. If we should revise the 50 move rule for draws, because there can be wins in some of these positions. But okay.
I have no concept of the right answer here. But let's see.
Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3. 60 and 47.
Yes.
So the correct answer is that White has a forced checkmate in 290 moves with best defense by Black.
What? How the heck was that worked out in 1929? What?
It's crazy. It is crazy.
Well,
how much time did he spend on that?
I think the thing is that the idea is quite simple, and it's actually not too hard to find if you spend any decent amount of time looking at it. So if I can just quickly say the idea, you would start by taking the knight on g1, and then essentially you bring the rook to d1. They block with the bishop, and then you have to do a very long king maneuver. You bring your king from b6 down the a file all the way around. And you keep doing this over and over again.
No way, no way. What a puzzle.
So Dylan would get the point because he was the closest.
Yeah, so it's 4.5 to 4.
It's quite close. See, aren't you guys doing better than you thought you would?
Yeah, I'm still mad about that first one.
Well, okay.
Okay,
you're in the lead, Dylan, so you can't be too mad. Okay. These chess pieces, which you might have seen because they're very famous, are carved from walrus ivory and whale teeth.
Yeah, these are in the British Museum, right?
Mm-hmm. I think there's some in the Scottish museums as well.
There's
a few in
I've seen them, but I don't remember what they're called.
So yeah. What is the name given to these pieces?
Give me more wooden shield questions, sure.
Oh man.
I have no clue. I'm just gonna write some random.
I don't think more time to think is going to help me recall this, so
Okay.
I'm not even going to guess.
You're not going to guess?
No.
So by default, I get closest answer.
Well, I don't have a closest answer for this one. I don't really know how to do that for a word.
I mean, I actually have letters on my sheet. Dylan doesn't. So
Objectively, that's the closest.
yeah.
So on 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Michael, St. George. It's an interesting opening, but not the name of these chess pieces.
Oh no.
These are the Lewis chessmen,
Lewis.
or the Weig chessmen. I don't know how you say that. UIG.
Surprisingly, that doesn't.
I had a weeb.
They're named Lewis, I think, for the Isle of Lewis, where they were made.
Lewis chess. Very cool.
Okay. A famous puzzle involves moving a knight so that it reaches every square of the board. Only once.
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't visit the same square more than one time. So what is this kind of puzzle known as? It's the knight's what? And there are a lot of ways to do this, which I'm not even going to try and attempt to say that number.
Oh wow. I've heard of this term. I don't know if it's related to this puzzle, but this is why.
I think there's a video on the Number File channel about like the maths behind how they worked out how many ways to do this there are.
Yeah, so this is related to an area of maths called graph theory. And specifically, these would be what's it called? I don't think the Hamiltonian cycles. I think that needs to start and end at the same point. But yeah, it's a form of Eulerian graphs, or semi-Eulerian graphs for some of them.
Right.
Yes, as we all know.
Ready?
Yeah, on 3. 1, 2, 3. It's the Knight's Tour, or in Michael's case, the Knight's Tour.
The Knight's Tour, yes.
So I'll give you both a point for that, sure.
Come on, half a point behind. Let's go.
You can do it, Michael. The next one you might be able to see is
hello, Poggy Champs.
exactly.
But I don't know if I have watched enough. Oh no, I feel like I haven't.
I mean, you knew the wooden shield, Michael.
That's true.
So you're clearly up to date
Oh,
with the
God.
latest.
Yeah, this is easy. I watched PogChamps.
PogChamps has returned for its 3rd season, where streamers, and this shows you when I made this actually.
Do we get bonus points for the consolation?
No, it's just if you can name any of the winners.
Okay.
Or if you want, I can give you a point for every winner you can name.
No.
But maybe that's a bit unfair to Michael. So yeah, PogChamps returns for its 3rd season. Can you name any of the winners from PogChamps 1 or 2, either the consolation bracket or the main bracket? And just to be clear, I'm okay with their like internet names. You don't need to give me their actual names.
I don't know his real name.
And there's the famous Grandmaster XQC.
All right, no more hints for Michael.
Michael looks very distressed.
I actually am.
I didn't expect this wasted time sitting in bed eating Cheetos late at night watching PogChamps to pay off one day.
What do you mean wasted time?
It's actually no, I've watched a couple streams there. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I actually really enjoy it. It's full of a lot more of the ups and downs.
I wonder how many haters of PogChamps. Like you see so many haters of PogChamps. Like how many of them have actually bothered watching a stream? I feel like less than 10%.
I mean, there was the thing recently where Nepomniachtchi wasn't very happy with PogChamps.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, I debated with Dylan about that because I sympathized with him because I felt like there was an English barrier with some of what he was saying. But When he did that,
I can
No, it's
imagine
clear his attitude. It's clear.
I don't know. I thought hashtag sad was like he felt sad about like how this is where chess is going, as opposed to like.
Well, still, I mean,
I mean-
if that's his perspective. That's not a good perspective to have. I mean, that's just as revealing about his perspective on.
I don't know. I think Alexander Botez hit the nail on the head. She wrote a post saying that it's like, imagine like some street basketball players became like the front page, more important than the NBA, like in terms of like.
But, I don't know. Why would the NBA have to be more important? You know,
Well, I don't know.
Why can't we have both?
Yeah, no, I definitely think both is good, but I think with any kind of skill or sport, it's nice to try and achieve for the best, and you should look up to the people who are the best. At least that's how I've always viewed sports and skills, and I think there's a kind of beauty to getting to that level of try hard.
I mean, I understand that, of course, but you know, I think the great thing about PogChamps is just the widening participation. It's getting so many new people into chess.
Mhm.
You know, that's good for the game on the
people
whole.
that are getting into chess, if they are going to be interested in the higher level stuff, then there's going to flock there themselves, and
Yeah, exactly.
can't really do anything but help. Anyway,
Sure.
So, just for the record, my answer is a winner of the consolation bracket. That's my bet on this.
Okay.
if he's wrong about that, does he not get the point?
I'll be nice. I'll be nice. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, you're both correct. And you're both from the same season 1. So Voyboy was the main bracket, and Critical was the constellation bracket.
Hell yeah.
Man,
Let's go.
It's a very, very tight race so far.
Who won season 2 and constellation?
It was Hafu won the main bracket, and I think Easy with Aces won the. Oh, Easy with Aces won the thing. I don't think I know.
Right.
It'd be kind of bad if I went into quiz without knowing the answers, right? Yes. So you may recognize this
dapper fellow.
This dapper fellow, exactly. And this is Kasparov, obviously, and he's a prime contender for one of the strongest chess players of all time. He wasn't actually always known as Kasparov.
Oh, I know
so
that.
what was his original last name?
It was in the book that I'm transcribing right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it My Great Predecessors? Or-
No, it's Yasser Sarouan's version of My Great Predecessors. Called Chess Tools.
Very nice.
Should purchase it soon on Chessable.
Do I get a discount? You normally have like the launch discounts for
don't
new
know.
courses, right?
Can't speak of that.
I don't know what I definitely I know this, but I can't recall the name.
Can I get bonus point for his middle name?
No.
No.
I've been asked minus a point for asking. That's
Michael really wants to win now.
okay. I'm gonna. This is totally wrong, but I just made up a word. Okay.
Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, Weinstein.
Yeah,
That's
no,
his original name. And do you know why he changed it out of interest? I'm sure you know, Dylan.
It's because that's a Jewish name, and he just wanted a Russian last name.
yeah, that's why I was
It's
going.
because of anti-Semitic sentiments in his
And
birth
also,
country.
Kasparov is the Russian version of what his real Kasparyan was his mother's converted name, right? And then
Dylan's teaching me things I didn't even know. Next question.
still updating. Hold on.
Wait, how many more questions are there?
There's only 2 more, so
You've got to get them both right, and I've got to get them both wrong.
Wait, you're only half.
he's only half a point ahead.
No, I just pulled a point and a half ahead.
Oh, that's
Oh
just.
yeah, of course.
Oh no. I would have. I don't know.
Sitting pretty.
Okay. Which top modern grandmaster has been referred to as the artist for his performance in the 2016 Candidates Tournament? So here's a nice contemporary chess question for you.
Can't stop looking at Bob Ross. Distracting me. That's his name, right?
Yeah, of course. Bob Ross is the famous chess player.
We'll take this pretty rook and move it up here.
Every rook needs a friend.
Oh, just gonna have to concede the quiz. 1 round, 2 up.
Never concede, Michael. You never know. I might give you just a bunch of bonus points at the end.
Yeah, winner takes all in the last question.
Give me just a minute.
You can have a blitz match for
Oh,
10 points.
I might have this right, actually.
You think?
Maybe.
I'm hopeful for you, Michael. I'm rooting for you to overtake Dylan in this last stretch.
Oh, that'll be insane.
Okay, I don't want to have to rush you, Dylan. I'm going to have to rush you.
All right. This isn't who I wanted to guess, but this is bad.
Okay,
Cool.
On 3. 1, 2, 3. I can see why you would say both of these players, but it's actually neither of them. It's the very famous Anish Giri.
It was Gary. No, that was my other answer because he drew all the games, right?
Yeah, he's
but
the
that-
artist because he likes to draw.
Oh my God.
I'm done. I was thinking of the rook sacrifice of kayaking, and I was like, that deserves the title of an artist. Are you serious? I even knew Anish Giri drew the games.
So that clinches it for me.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a tough question, but I think it's
No, it was
funny
memed a lot. I actually remember now. The artist.
yeah.
Ah.
Well, didn't they have had Giri publish a fake version of my 60 memorable games? I can't remember what it's called, like my 60 memorable draws or something.
That would be great.
But obviously, yeah, I think Giri gets a bad rap though. Obviously, he's a very strong player.
Can I ask Sean for this final question?
Mhm.
Can it be worth 2 points?
I'll give you a point for each person you can name because it's tied first.
Wait,
I mean,
what?
I don't think it's going to help you.
Yeah, I don't
Dylan,
think.
I have
You
faith in you.
can't
that
change the
you're gonna-
rules in the middle. Come on.
I
Wait,
can
but-
because I want Michael to win.
All right, it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, it won't matter, Dylan. I'm sure you know this anyway. The 2020 Candidates Tournament had to be postponed and is set to resume in 2021. Name either player currently leading.
Oh,
the
I know
tournament.
both.
So you can name both and get 2 points then.
I'm using both of their abbreviations.
Will I accept that? I'll accept one of the abbreviations.
What?
Well, you know, the other one, give me his full name. You know which one.
I don't know how to spell it.
I'll reward attempts.
All right.
Don't worry.
All right, ready?
Yeah, on 3.
Very
1,
upset.
2, 3. Yep, MVL and Nepomniachtchi. So 2 points each. Good job, guys. So I think the final score is Dylan. You're 2 points ahead of Michael.
1.5.
Or-
Yeah. I won't bother. I'm 1.5 points. Yeah, I won't bother.
1.5.
right now. So the final score would be 9.5 to 8.
Well, that's
That-
pretty good, Michael. You got 50%, or just over
8,
50%.
Over 50%.
Yeah, it's because I'm looking at the slide number.
If this was a
Yeah,
test in
that's
Cecil,
it.
I think we would have flunked.
Well, no, over 50% is a pass at a master's level
What?
university.
Yeah, true.
Okay, I'm not
50%
familiar with the
higher is a
university
pass.
stuff, but
Yeah.
all right. Well,
I wonder how the viewers did. I feel like there will be viewers who got like
More than us.
easily-
Yeah.
Yeah. All of them were like one off.
probably.
So, yeah.
Don't worry, I'm going to be in the comments saying I got 100%. I mean,
Yeah, darn
Michael, you could challenge Dylan for his points in the
What?
Blitz game.
How about a rematch at some point?
Sure.
Yeah.
This was a lot of fun.
This is good. I enjoyed this a lot.
Yeah.
And viewers, if you enjoyed it, do leave a like on the video. Have to mention this. And yeah, subscribe if you're not subscribed. And I guess we'll see you in future Chess Style content. So thanks, Sean, for
No
creating this
worries.
quiz. Amazing quiz.
Yeah,
A lot
thank
of
you.
fun.
Yeah,
All
no
right,
worries.
see ya.
Next time, I'll beat you.
Okay, bye. And bye to the dog.
Yeah. Little whoop.